Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta Exchange. US markets looking very bullish, especially after Trump win. And yesterday, US markets closed at another record high, both S&P 500 and Nasdaq. But Asian markets are not that much enthusiastic. There was some news that China's industrial profit is down by 10%, so that is adding to a slight negative sentiment. But GIFT Nifty indicating about 50-point higher opening. Nowadays, if something is bad for China, that may be good for India. Because the people said, they are selling in India and moving the funds to China. So if there is any bad news for China, the people will think, they might shift back the money to India. New Zealand has cut the rates by 50 basis point. Yeah. So we will be having some RBI meeting next month. So it'll be interesting to see because US has already cut the rates by 2 times. But in India, the inflation is highest in the last 14 months. So I don't think India can afford to cut the rates at this point of time. Consolidation may continue, because now the people need some confirmation. Although FIAs were net buyers for 2 consecutive trading sessions, one day the people say it's actually selling if you take out the MSCI rebalancing. The other day they just bought for 1000 crore. So after selling for nearly 1.5 lakh crore, what is the big deal if they buy for 1000 crore? So they must be waiting. So the markets may not be bearish because FIAs have started buying. So at the same time, for bullish, we need some triggers. As I told you yesterday, the trigger can come from various sources, maybe the GDP data this week. So that is also possible. Technically, the markets are trying to move higher, but meet with the selling pressure at the higher level. If you look at yesterday as well as day before yesterday, both days Nifty fell from around 24,350. One day high was 24,351, the next day high was 24,343, just about 5-10 points. Right? So clearly the 24,350 is the resistance for the short term. That means like today and tomorrow. So that is why yesterday the 24,300 call has been added aggressively, because I'm sure like 24,300 call should have been trading around 50 rupees yesterday. So if you take that premium into account, your upper break even is 24,350. So that is where the resistance came for the last 2 trading sessions. We have only 2 more trading sessions, right? Of course, the people who are selling 24,300 call would have sold some put option also, even if they have sold 24,000 put. So that would have given them another 40 rupees. So that, their upper break-even will be around 24,400. So probably that is the reason why people are selling 24,300 aggressively. So this is just for a short-term trade for today and tomorrow. And today is a Bank Nifty expiry, monthly expiry. It can be volatile. Remember, in US, HDFC Bank ADR as well as ICICI Bank ADR, both ADRs were down. Whereas here, I think yesterday ICICI Bank was up. Right? So today, Bank Nifty weekly expiry, it can be volatile. Even yesterday also the Bank Nifty was very volatile. It opened 250 point higher, then from there it fell about 500 point, then again recovered 200 points, So closer to expiry, nowadays, there is no weekly expiry for manipulators to manipulate the market. So they have less number of days to manipulate the market. So I'm sure they'll be using that opportunity. So therefore, today one has to be very, very careful. But again, the kind of manipulation earlier, that may not be possible now because the volume may not be very good. I think people, if I'm supposed to sell options, okay, why should I sell intraday option by paying more margin money? Rather, I can sell option for tomorrow expiry Nifty so I can have a more buffer, less margin money. So in that mindset, a lot of people will be moving away from intraday option selling. So therefore, even if any volatility, the damage may not be very big. So this is like very very short term today and tomorrow, but positionally 24 270 and 24 270 or 24 275. I have to check precisely. So if Nifty closes above that, then the gates are open to 24 800. So anyway, so we have to wait for 1 or 2 more days to see just FIAs, they are really buying or really stop selling, and other things. But markets, it has come into the decent correction. Look at Bajaj Auto. It was trading around 12,500. Yesterday it was close to 9,000. So that means, like more than 25% gone. So like that, there are so many large cap stocks that has fallen, 20, 30%, mid cap, small caps have fallen 40, 50, 60%. So there's a good correction. So we need to see whether this good correction is over or not. And anyway, December month is not, November month will be over in another 2 days. December month is usually not a very bullish month for us. It's a lackluster month, right? So we will see how the thing opens and how things goes. Today we are opening higher while the Asian markets are down. So that's something good. So the only question is, yesterday also Nifty fell 200 point intraday, and day before yesterday also Nifty fell 200 point intraday. So today we have to check. And another important thing, what the technical people say, there is a gap, okay, around 24,020 or somewhere. So that gap may have to be filled at least once. So, there was a gap up, and then, because of this Maharashtra state election, so gap up and then continue to move higher and consolidating at higher level. So that gap may be filled. So that is the hope for the bears. So at least once, Nifty might approach 24,000. So if anything happens, that is the time to take more bullish view about the markets. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.